Hello students, welcome to my channel. So today another the same chapter but the parts are there which is actually we have discussed especially part which is related with the gender inequality, and today especially I'll be talking about some extent about the gender inequality in this chapter. So here we have already given the sub points like gender associated inequalities in the society, and then gender-based stereotypes and a gender equality in a democracy. These are the few things that is actually part of this discussion. So we have already heard that how this, especially in our Indian society, how a boy and girl are actually seen in a different ways, and their behavior the moment the child is born. And the quality of the girl and the quality of the boy is shown in the society, and sometimes we can see that the quality of the girl is very often actually demoralized, or rather given very weak statement at any stage of the people who are actually speaking about this gender. Okay, so here you can see that what is the quality of the boy and what is the quality of the girl, that actually determine means where there is a people actually speaking on the gender. So now you will be able to see that especially what the mindset actually people have got in this country, especially in India. They are speaking, for example, while boys are actually considered competitive, then explorative, then you can see the aggressive. So this is the quality actually referred in the case of the boys, the moment the boy is born, and then people who are actually considering the boy child as a manly personality which is actually found in the society, whereas the girls are actually seen as a tender and a polite. Now tender and polite, where it is seen, especially the girl is not given the opportunity in a expose herself with her like a competition with her actually education, with her the quality, the skills that she has got. But rather they are actually making the person depressed, making the person not to come up. So that is the actually the society actually doing, and that's why the girl is considered as like a very down trodden, very much like a weak feeling. Okay, so here a child is not born with the knowledge of their gender. Now we have to understand, the moment the child is born, we don't see that she or he is intelligent, but the growing, but the moment the child and the baby is getting growing, then you can see that there are some of the like changes that will be taking place according to the instructions given by the parents, the neighbors, and the teachers. And then that is actually shown, that is actually what called like a shown that whether the child is attentive or not attentive. If the child is attentive from the small time onwards by the parents and by the teachers and all, then certainly the child will be very intelligent, and then he or she will be picking up the every bit of like things, every bit of information in the mind. So therefore that actually differs. So it is already shown, therefore you can see that a girl when it is born, then a society is automatically they show that the girl is a girl only. So what will do, a kind of like a sad and weak feeling people are considering, but they don't see that the quality that boy has got, even the girl can also have. So that is actually people are actually forgetting, and what the boy can do, even the girl also can do that. So today because of the society is preventing them, because of the society is not allowing them to come up, therefore the girl is always considered as like a weak gender. So therefore here you can check how these people have got the mentality on girls. So you can see that children learn their like supposed actions, behaviors, choices, and occupations, and these actual ideas tend to be the fixed and cannot be easily changed. So it means that the moment they are learning from the childhood onwards, that is actually becoming like a fixed. And suppose you are making the boy child too much of like a freedom given, and then teaching him, certainly he will become something different. So therefore if you are doing the same to the girl also, then the girl also will do the extraordinary things. So that is why people have not understood this psychology. So therefore, gender is actually socially constructed idea that actually prescribes social and cultural roles to males and females as per their biological identities. Now, what I am telling you about that a girl child or the boy child is actually depends upon their becoming stronger and what called like intelligent. That actually depends upon the where we are living, especially when we are engage ourselves in a different activities. Socially we are engaged, then culturally suppose we are following the rules, then certainly we will be acquired with those things. So therefore these roles vary across communities around the world, and they also tend to undergo changes over a period of time. And whatever the society actually say making the person to do and then acquiring from the society, then apart from that, when the child is going out of this society, other society, then the children is learning about the good things, about the bad things even from the other society. So that is also actually matters here. So therefore, let us know about the formation of the gender stereotypes. Now, how they say a boy and girl is actually form the this stereotype of behavior whenever the boy or girl is growing. Now here see the prefixed qualities and behaviors associated with boys and girls actually lead to the emergence of gender stereotypes. So the way the boy and girl is growing in the society with the different instructions, with the different people's views and ideas, then that actually differs here. That actually matters. So therefore, the most common form of gender stereotype can be seen when people ask their young boys not to cry like a girls. Now you have seen that when the boy is crying, then the elderly people will be saying that why you're crying like a girl. It means a girl only crying. The boy doesn't cry. The boy has got no that sense. So I don't know what type of people have got this mentality that you are crying like a girl. So girl only can cry. Everybody has got this tendency. Everybody has got this behavior conduct. So when someone is crying because of he or she is hurt or no undergo some sort of pain, then these are the things we can see. So here in most of societies, including our own gender stereotypes, lead to the preference of males or females and the resultant unequal value of the efforts of men and women. So the birth of a female child is often considered a burden on parents. So that's why you can find that when the boy child is grown, or when the boy child is born, then everyone is very happy and thinking that in their home there is some sort of like a wealth, some sort of like a Lakshmi came. So that type of people will be considering. But when the boy child is so the girl child is born, it means the guardian is feeling that this is a burden. So that is the how the narrow mentality and negative mentality people are possessing in this Indian our country. So you can see there what is happening here now. Now see, they consider like barren, and therefore many female children are actually killed within the first year of the childbirth. So that is actually known as the female infanticide. So this particular systems, some of the families, some of the societies are practicing. Therefore, the this female part of this society or the country is actually less. We can see there. Therefore, you can see the difference between this man and female in different parts of our states. So in many families, girls are actually denied their right to education, food, and employment opportunities, and they are actually they are restricted to the interior of their homes and a domestic work. So many places the girl is restricted. For example, the boy is allowed to go to his friend house for the party and other matters. Then up to 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, if the boy child is coming, then the guardian also will not have the question on him. But the girl child, if suppose even 6 o'clock also wants to go to her friend house for suppose a birthday or anything else, then thousands of questions will be asked to the girl. So that is you can see the difference. So it means the boy child, they are allowing to go out. They feel that he will be a boy child, so he can save himself. But the guardian is forgetting about the that if you are giving the freedom to the boy child, then what will happen? He may meet many friends. He may meet many friends. Friends in the sense that you can have some friends like drug addicts, some friends may be thieves, some friends may be robbers. So such kind of things will occur, and then he also will be engaging with them. They will be forcing him to come, and then he will learn how to smoke, how to take the drugs, how to thief, how to murder, how to kind of like a money laundry. All the cases he will learn outside when the things are given freedom to him. So therefore, we have. So even in 2014, one of me say our the present prime minister also has given the speech on this female, especially this gender stereotypes. This kind of like a speech also he was given in 2014. So I remember he was speaking about the freedom of the boy and the freedom of the girl. So anyway, this is actually the guardian actually not understanding about it. So we have to see it that whether given the freedom to the boy child is a considering the safety, and then given the freedom to the girl child is a not safe, then actually it is a parents actually not understanding about it. So parents first of all have to understand all these areas, and then according to that you have to give the freedom. And that is actually we have to think of. It means we need to consider the equality, looking the safety of the both the boys and girls, both the male and female. Okay, so that is we need to understand. So therefore we can see that most of the girls are actually not considered, not given the equality, and as a result of that most of the times they are actually engaging themselves at home, the domestic work, people who sometimes always they are engaged in the kitchen work and all, and then not allow them to come up with the other skills and all to develop. So therefore, even in the public places, the efforts of women are actually not considered to be the equal value. Uh, then you can also see that owing to the unpaid nature of the domestic work, people also devalue the efforts of women. So whatever the work the women are doing, girls are doing, actually they devalue it. So that is one of the bad things people actually consider. And even in the workplaces like industries and all, we can see that in cities also most of them are actually restricted to certain types of jobs such as like nursing and teaching and all, not allowing the girl child to do that. So women all over the world also face violence in private and public spheres, and at home some women actually experience domestic violence and dowry abuse, and every day one hears about cases of like a teasing, molestation and sexual abuse against the women. So these are the very often is occurring in our country, and it is because that we don't give the value, we don't give the equality to the girl. So let us see here in a gender and a democracy what exactly we have to understand about it. So the government understands that the status of women needs to be improved. Therefore, the government has launched some of the schemes so that the girl will not be live away from the opportunities. So here, under the National Literacy Mission, the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, the Sakshar Bharat Abhiyan have been actually launched to improve the female literacy rate of our country. So that is we can see. So therefore, you can really see that whether these things are actually working very systematically or not. So here, the girls from disadvantaged families are actually encouraged to attend school by offering cash incentives, then building hostels and toilets, and providing other facilities for their overall well-being. So as a result, more girls have started to attend schools than before. So today we can see that most of the poor people are actually considering to this they are attending the education. Okay, so therefore that is a good sign we can see. So they have started to outshine boys in various fields such as sports, academics and administration also. Now the girls are taking the lead, and then today in every field we can see in this country, especially the society which is considering the girl child to be given the opportunity, even the guardian who is considering that the girl child should be given importance. So here, in order to eradicate abusive practices against women, such as like a female infanticide, then domestic violence, sexual abuse, and the government has actually here introduced various campaigns. So and stringent laws even. So you can see that what are the laws actually here launched. See, Save Girls Child campaign has been actually launched to eradicate the practice of female infanticide. Then second one, we have to see that the National Commission for Women has been set up to look into the matters of violence against women. That is also set up. And the Ministry of Women and the Child Development has been also specifically given the responsibility to ensure the development of women and children in the country. So these are the things. And having said everything, also you can see, the situation has changed. Still, it will take time because people's mentality is, once it is fixed, it is very difficult to change. It is very difficult to wipe it out from the brain. So therefore, it will take time, and people gradually will understand to give the importance to the girl child in the society, and then the girl will come up with a flying color always. And today we can see the example of different academic year, sports, and we can see the skills, and in different areas the girls are actually really taking part, and then it is a good sign that they are actually coming out with a flying color. And it is good that the girl, every society should understand about the development of the girl child, because once you develop them, the family will be set very fine, and then every family will be say they will grow with a healthy and a clean and a very neat and a decent. So therefore, all these areas we need to focus on. See, there are some societies like you can see that they don't want to change. So most of them actually still spend their days doing household chores, especially when the societies are not allowing the girl child to go to the school. Then you can see that most of the girls are actually doing the household chores, then looking after siblings, etc., without any educational and employment opportunities. And when the girl child is not given education and given marriage to them, then the family one who is marrying it, they will insult, they will do the harassment, they will sometimes they are torturing, especially sometimes father-in-law, mother-in-laws are actually extremely, they are torturing the girl, especially who is unaware about the right that the girl is supposed to have. So therefore, the girl child is given the education means the girl will come to know about the rights, and if any violence is occurring to her, then she may file the case, she may go to the police, she may ask, because she will be aware about the constitution, what actually the right has given to the girl child. So therefore, when a person knows about the rights, then they can claim, they can demand, they can case the file. So that's why today the girl child should be given the importance. Otherwise, the society will keep on doing the harassment, keep on doing the violence on the woman and a girl child. So therefore, we have to be take care on that. So thereafter, given the unpaid nature of their work, they experience abuse from the house husbands, in-laws, even children. So in cities, literacy, health, and morality rates of the women require special attention of the government. So thus we can say that the need of the hour is to change the mindset of the society towards women and their capabilities in order to improve the stature of women. So these are the few things we have to keep in mind, and then we can work hand in hand to uplift the girl in our society, and then make them to do something very extraordinary. And today you can see the society which is not considering like a girl child should be given opportunity, then that society is always backward classes. And society which is allowing the girl child to do, that society is fully developed, and they are earning a huge amount of money, and society is growing as well as the society is always coming in the focus. So such kind of societies are always highlighted in the television channel, in the media and all. So therefore, we need to do these things. We need to give the importance. Okay. So Okay, in my next class, I will take the chapter 6, which is also part of this gender, like how this reforming the gender beliefs and all. So we will talk about. Okay, all right. So thank you.